Hey, it's Ashley Purdy.
And this is Jinxx.
And we're Blackville Brides, and you're watching Amplified TV.
Backstage at the Shepherd's Bush Empire with Jinxx and Ashley of Blackville Brides. How are you doing?
Great.
Yeah, fantastic.
Awesome. Glad to be here.
Yeah.
Cool. So how's the tour been so far?
Insane.
Yeah,
phenomenal,
insane. Yeah.
Words can't express. I don't know. All sold out shows. This is our first time here as a headliner, and couldn't ask for anything more, I guess.
Playing now. It's everything's going swell.
Yeah, cool. And to date, what has been the best show on this tour and why?
I love our London shows. The last time we were here, a big sold out show with like 2,500 people, and we're back here again. So
Yeah, I think it's a toss up between London and Manchester. They're both, great shows. Huge.
yeah, there's already kids outside since 9 a.m. or something.
It's
going nuts out there.
Yeah. On that note, how do the UK fans compare to the fans back in the States? We've got fans here turning up at 9 o'clock in the morning. How does it compare to shows back home?
I think that's anywhere. All our fans are
They're fanatical no matter where we go. I mean, our fans are so dedicated no matter where we go.
Yeah, they all dress up like show up early. They're out chanting outside already. The promoters are like, quit antagonizing them outside. They're making too much noise, and the neighbors are complaining.
Yeah.
So it's cool, and we get that everywhere we go. No matter it's the States or different countries. It's like
Cool. And I heard Andy broke his nose. How did that happen?
Crazy stage antics like we do, performing and entertaining.
Yeah, I know. He rolls around on the ground, and does his thing. I think he got up too quick and didn't realize he was underneath the drum riser and just came up and just cracked his nose.
Right. So
it's the price of entertainment. That's what we said. Entertainment or death. We actually had a tour called at one time. That's what will entertain you until we die.
Cool. And there's the slight possibility that the show might have been called off. How did you come to the decision to say yes, we're going to play today, regardless of Andy's health?
I think it's just getting together, man. It's like nothing's going to stand in our way sort of mentality. That's what the band's had since the very beginning. It's like nothing can hold us down, whether it's a person, an obstacle, or whatever it is.
The show must go on, man.
The show must go on.
Okay, cool. And we saw you guys play at Download in June this year. Really enjoyed your set.
Thank you.
So what was it like playing Download? Donington Park, a venue or a field with such history.
We each grew up watching bands from
that's
when it was Monsters of Rock.
Jinxx.
So what was your favourite band that you saw over that weekend?
Def Leppard or
God, I remember standing side stage for Def Leppard. That's a huge inspiration to us.
I saw Korn side stage; they were awesome.
Korn as well. I remember Boulevard Valentine blowing stuff up with fireworks and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love seeing the Darkness come back. I'm a huge fan of the Darkness.
The Cold played after us. It was awesome.
Yeah. And your album Set the World on Fire came out in June. Have you been happy with the reception it's got so far?
Top 20 album on the Billboard chart. That's kind of cool. For our sophomore release and our first major label debut.
I'm really happy with the feedback we've been getting from fans, from even from critics. Just the response to our singles and songs on the album. I'm very happy.
I'm happy for ourselves.
For ourselves, we're happy with the album.
I love your song on the record.
It's our favorite thing to date.
You mentioned critics. With the way you look, how do you take criticism from people who say you look like clowns?
It doesn't matter. I think this year we got so many accolades for it. It's and that speaks beyond because the industry I'm in. This year, Revolver magazine, we got Best Artist of the Year, and then Kerrang magazine's Best International Newcomer. So critics aside, or people who love us, hate us, whatever, it doesn't matter. Those are sort of things that are pinnacle and accolades, that speak for itself.
Yeah, I mean, many huge successful bands got the same criticism that we are getting now back in their starting days. So Motley Crue, Kiss, they had the same issues. So I'm not really worried about it.
If anything, it makes us go on harder. So we're going to prove you wrong, sort of thing, and that's sort of mentality of the band as well.
Brilliant. And we got some of our Twitter users to send in some questions. One of them was if they wanted to start a band and they want to get to the same level you guys are today, what would be the key bit of advice to help that person achieve that?
Me personally, I think it comes down to work ethic first. No matter what it is you do, you have to give 200% at it and don't give up. You can't let anyone stand in your way. So first and foremost, I think you have to have a passion for what you're doing, love what you're doing. regardless of fame or fortune or not, just love what you're doing, and then you're happy, and then that's fortune in itself. That's
I second that. You know, you have to love what you do first of all, first and foremost. That's why I picked up a guitar. It wasn't to get girls, in my personal experience, you know, but it's just because I wanted to be a rock star. I wanted to be good at something, and it was what I did, and I just stuck to it. You know, just never hold yourself back.
Yeah.
You know, never hold yourself back. Never let anybody else hold you back. Just stick to your guns.
Yeah, I know you must get this quite a lot, but what has been like the craziest fan experience or story on like any tour, all the tours you've done as a band?
You want to fill this one out?
Man, I don't even know. It's gotten crazier and crazier as we go. I mean, I don't know, from the bras and the panties and the girls chasing us and the stalking and
there's been a lot of stalking.
I don't know.
It gets, yeah.
Yeah, I think the online stalking has become probably the craziest.
troublesome.
They know where you live now and everything.
Well, they get into our personal lives and they
Yeah.
contact our families, and it's just insane, you know.
Yeah. So how do you deal with that? You
Just,
I don't know. Does it come with the territory? I don't really know. You know?
Well, yeah,
We
just
deal with it.
Deal with it, you know.
Yeah.
There's just only so much that you can put of yourself out there anymore, you know.
Yeah.
So we, yeah, we just do what we do, man. Just keep going on.
So yeah, so after this album tour run is over, well, what are you guys up to? Are you going back to the studio to put together a new album?
See, they're outside already if you can hear that. So after this tour is over, then we go back to the States and we support Avenged Sevenfold for their headlining tour. Yeah, it goes up until Christmas. And then after that we go to the rest of the world. I mean, we go to like South America, Australia, probably back here.
Yeah.
And then we start tracking our record around end March.
Yeah, in March,
something like
April, we'll start working on the next record.
Okay. And when will you guys be back over in the UK?
We're looking at
Yeah,
probably March.
tentatively March and
Yeah.
stuff. Because I mean, there's a
After
couple
Australia.
dates that we missed here that we're looking at. You know, we postponed those dates that we
Yeah.
missed because of Andy's
We're gonna
injury,
make those up.
and we'll try to make those up for everyone. So
Okay.
if you guys are listening, you know, the dates that we missed, we'll come back.
We are coming back for you.
Yeah.
So
And finally, is there any message that you want to get out to your fans?
Stay strong, keep supporting us.
be yourself. You know,
Yeah.
don't be afraid of being yourself, and
Keep coming out to shows, rocking, having fun.
yeah,
Rebellion, have fun, rock and roll. You know,
Yeah.
live your life.
Yeah.
Have
live
fun.
your life.
Okay. That's cool. Thank you for your time.